Global warming, pollution, and climate change. These are some of the problems that our Mother Earth faces today. Imagine the different aspects that contribute to the destruction of our planet every day. Imagine the different creatures that are suffering. And who do you think is responsible for all of this? We started burning up fossil fuels, which causes the release of carbon dioxide in our surroundings, in which half of these are being absorbed by the ocean. This is why the ocean is known as the largest carbon sink. Although this is good because we are keeping carbon dioxide away from the atmosphere, but as the ocean warms, it decreases the absorption of CO2. As a result of this, marine life is now at stake. One of these are the corals, which serves as the habitat for most marine organisms and protector of coastlines from the damaging effects of waves and tropical storms. According to Ocean Ark Group, there are lots of coral reefs, but we are destroying a number every other day because of the acid intake in the ocean. And if this is left unchecked, ocean acidification could trigger a great mass of extinction event. With ocean acidification, corals cannot absorb the calcium carbonate that they need to maintain their skeletons. The stony skeletons that support corals and reefs will dissolve. Ocean acidification affects more than just corals. Snails, clams, and urchins also make calcium carbonate shells, and ocean acidification negatively impacts these organisms as well. Why? They take in carbonate ions in order to strengthen their shells. But when carbon dioxide reacts with seawater, it releases hydrogen ions which competes with shells for carbonate. Thus, crustaceans have to spend more time looking for carbonate ions than searching for their food. Tendency is that they will take a longer time and process to grow. Ocean acidification may be impacting upon the population dynamics of marine species and hindering their ability to genetically adapt to future climate change. The project found evidence that individuals have to trade off maintaining their shells in order to compensate for higher cost of living in acidified conditions. Going further, they discovered that these changes to the energy budget may not be the same for males and females, and at the population level, those individuals contributing to reproduction change year on year, resulting on genetic drift that could hinder potential for genetic adaptation to ocean acidification. Despite of the growing evidence for direct impacts on specific species, few studies have simultaneously considered the effects of ocean acidification on individuals and population level demographic processes. By using carbon dioxide vents as natural laboratories, we have found that ocean acidification may hamper normal breeding habits and reduce the potential for species to adapt. This problem not only affects the water creatures, but also humans as well. Studies show that 2 out of 7 people get their protein from seafoods. Not only that, imagine the instability of the world if we have billion more hungry people. In a few decades, we might make the ocean acidic more than they have been in 20 million years. But things wouldn't have to be that bad. We started this problem and we must also fix this, beginning at its source. Carbon dioxide from burning fossil fuels.
Created using Powtoon.